Hello, this is our next video in our series of how to build your apparel decorating business. Today, I want to talk about adding an employee as your business continues to grow. In the beginning, of course, you might still be in your home, or you just got your business starting and you building it, it's gotten to the point where you need someone that can help you because it's more than you can do by yourself. In the beginning, obviously, you're probably looking for like a high school type person that's going to be working part time to do things like weeding and cleaning up and emptying the trash. You can certainly teach them to press shirts, things like that. And that's kind of a no-brainer. Maybe it's somebody that a family member or the kid that lives next door or that type of thing. But as you continue to build your business, at some point you're going to need to be hiring someone who has more experience and maybe has some specific skills. One of the places I think that I would look as you need to move beyond just the high school kid is for looking at retirees. And I'm not talking about somebody that's 85 or 90 years old. I'm talking about, like, for example, school teachers who have retired, other government workers who have retired, that are usually retiring in their 50s, still would have lots of productive time ahead of them, that perhaps they don't want to move into another career where there's pressure and stress. They're looking for something maybe part-time, and you can approach them, and you're certainly going to be able to pay them less than probably what their skill set is. I think you can get these folks in the $15 an hour range, and if they want to work in the morning, part time, or they want to work in the afternoon, or they want to work Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, or whatever they want to do, if you're getting someone with a skill set and more experience, I think I would be very flexible in working with them as to whenever they wanted to work. Perhaps you can put two retired people together. One's working in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one's working Monday and Thursday, and one's working Tuesday and Wednesday, or however you want to put it together. I think you're going to get someone that you're going to be able to pay less than what their skill set, and then they will probably be happy too because they can work some, get some, a little money to spend, but still have a lot of time off to do the retired type thing. So I would pursue those type of people. Perhaps someone, maybe it's a friend, a family member, the person lives down the street, or you can advertise for that type person when you do your Facebook ad or whatever, however way you're going to try to recruit someone. So I think that would be where I would start. Also, with the retired person, they're probably not going to need health insurance, so particularly if you're hiring them part time, they won't need health insurance, and so that's another thing. As you are going to have other expenses beyond just the salary. You're going to have to be paying about 7% of their salary to Social Security, combined with what part you withhold. That's going to come out of your pocket. Then you're going to withhold some from their check. Also, Medicare. And if you did have a full-time person, you may have to pay for their health insurance, which can be a big hit. So those are things also to consider as you decide to hire someone. Also, I would think about your skill set and how can you balance your skill set. For example, if you can really make the trains run on time and make your business really run efficiently, but maybe your personality is not the most friendly, or perceived to not be as friendly. And so maybe someone as the face of the business, or someone who can get involved in sales and pursue people because of their personality, might be the type of person you want to hire. Or the opposite, if you're a really jovial, really friendly type that people really like, you should be doing the sales and be the face of the business, and then you need someone who can do some of the paperwork and keep things organized and keep track of things, that type of person. So the typical type A person you might want to hire. So think about that as you begin to consider, I need to hire someone. And then also, one thing a lot of people don't think about, there is paperwork that you're going to have to do monthly, quarterly, yearly when you start to bring on employees. And I think that paperwork is not very difficult to do. A lot of people just are afraid to do it's called 941 for federal tax. You're going to fill out either every month or every quarter, depending on how many employees you have. You will have state taxes and state forms you will have to fill out. You will have Medicare things. You will have unemployment taxes you were going to have to deal with. And none of the forms are very complicated. I had in my business, I had 10 employees, part-time and full-time, and I did all that paperwork myself. At the end of the year, my accountant reviewed it all just to make sure I didn't make some big mistake. Every now and again, I'd have to make an amendment to one of the forms. It was always usually very small. I might have owed another $50, or maybe I was overpaid by $50 or some small amount like that. I think that you want to really look at that, and if you have no idea, you could have your accountant do it the first time, and then you just keep that paperwork, and then you see the model or the template as to what lines need to be filled in and all that type of thing. So I would really encourage you to learn how to do that paperwork, because that could be end up being a pretty good little chunk of money if you're paying your accountant to do it. So I hope these thoughts are helpful to you as you're contemplating hiring an employee. We'll see you next time on the next video.